Welcome to the active discovery and reconnaissance phase of the penetration testing. In this module, I will be using and demonstrating how to use some of the base tools that can be used to actively discover and find the information on the target systems, like scanning the networks, entire IP ranges, and the port scanning as well. Well, as a penetration tester, you will find a lot more tools to perform the same task with a little bit difference in results, as you will have always a less time to complete more stuff and produce more and more results in a lesser time. So choosing the right set of tools will always help you to determine which kind of tools you use, and it will just save you a lot more time. So well, I'm talking about the fantastic tool that is the MasterScan, and I generally use while going through the penetration test most of the time to scan an entire range of the IP address and the port scanning in lesser time. There are a lot more tools like Nmap and Unicorn Scan and etc. But this tool performs all the tasks performed by these tools, so that's why I like it the most. Well, I find this tool much useful in scanning a large network, which improves scanning significantly and allows you to scan and have results in minimal time. So I will not go deeply into using these tools. But simply I will just scan a network and the entire IP ranges in less than 6 minutes. That is the benefit of using this tool, that is MasterScan. You can just find this information from the GitHub repository, and how to install I will just show you in the last. So using this tool is not a big deal, but just type the MasterScan from the installed folder and directory, and it will provide you with the help results and how you can use it, as it involves Nmap tools also, and it provides all the features that Nmap contains in itself to scan the network and the port scanning. So scanning, you can find here just how to scan it with the simple options, and providing you with the results, and how to save the output in the format of like XML and the binary format, and also from the list and the text file. So while going through this, I will just scan a network, that is MasterScan, and after that you need to just provide the IP port ranges in which it will be scanning for, and after that you have to just make some and put the IP address of the network that you want to scan. In this case, I am just using the local IP address that is running vulnerable virtual machines and full of vulnerabilities, so that it will scan what kind of services and which port is currently open state. Okay, so providing IP addresses, you need to just put the rate. That is the main feature of this tool, that scans the whole network with the manually defined rate on which it will send the packet to scan the target. So in which, as told by the creator of this tool, that says it sends 10 million packets in 1 second. So sending a 10 million packets in 1 second, just you need to define rate, and after that if you want, you can just save this in your output file, so that it will be saving, and that can be used for review and analysis later. As you can see how fast it is scanning the total network. If you provide a CIDR and the subnet mask to scan really a large and vast network, so it will also scan in less than 6 minutes. Well, till now it have found many ports open, and it have just scanned and finished that scanning. Okay, the more interesting part of this tool is it will scan and make a configuration file, like whatever command I have typed here will be saved in a configuration file that can be used later with the same command on the same network with the same configurations and IP addresses and whatever you provide here at this time. So doing this, you need to just put a output file, and after that output file name will be there in the text file or whatever you like, and at this time if I will hit this command, then it will just save the output in the output.txt file. But if I want to just make this configuration file, like using this echo and with the name that is scan file.conf, this command and the predefined command will be saved in a configuration file so that we can use earlier. You can see just by typing that one scan file .conf has been created, and while using this configuration file later, you need to just hit the command must scan c and scan file .configuration. It will scan with the same settings that I have provided earlier. So this is the feature rich tool, and in this way you can just save a lot more time while going through a penetration test. So that is a better idea, because using many tools will take a lot more time, and this tool can just take a little bit of time and scan a lot more and provide you with the results, best results than other tools in this category of scanning and port scanning. So everything has been saved in the file and the format. You can see this is the output.txt. Just open it, and it will be showing you the results. So that way you can just enable and make active discovery and find open services and the ports running behind the target network. You can see this is the same result that I started and finished on the screen and on the shell prompt. So by which you can use many options like this. This is not limited with this one. You can just type another more things and more interesting parts about this, that it also consists Nmap scanning, so that you can put the commands of Nmap in this tool and find the same results like Nmap. So that is why we pen testers like it the most while using it for the active discovery and port scanning as well. Well, going through the installation and using it on your computer system, this is not by default installed in the Kali Linux version of Rolling Edition. At this time I'm using Rolling Edition. So using this and installing it onto your computer, you need to just move and head towards the GitHub repository on this URL, and you will be finding every information like how to use these commands and where to install and how to install it on your computer and how to make and compile this code on your computer system, and many tools about these many options about these tools, how can you use, like you can see this is the uses. So use this upon your own network and scan. This will be very useful in the scanning, the port scanning and the services scanning on the target host in the less time, and with a lot more feature rich information that it provides. So thank you.